Imagine a future where Jamaica's most critical trade, security, and immigration issues hang in the balance. The decisions made today between Jamaica and the United States will ripple across generations. But what lies ahead under President Donald Trump's second administration? Let's uncover the surprising truths, a crossroads for immigration. Under the Trump administration's America First policy, immigration remains a contentious issue. Jamaican nationals, both documented and undocumented, face a future filled with uncertainty. Recent discussions suggest stricter deportation measures may return thousands of Jamaicans home. Programs like the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals and the Temporary Protected Status, lifelines for many, hang by a thread. For Jamaica, this means more than just numbers. It's about families torn apart and a social system stretched thin. But Jamaica can turn this challenge into an opportunity. Comprehensive reintegration programs could provide deportees with skills, counseling, and jobs, transforming them into a force for national growth. Could this be the push Jamaica needs to redefine its workforce? Security, a shared battle. Jamaica's strategic location in the Caribbean makes it a critical partner in the fight against drug trafficking and organized crime. The Trump administration's focus on bolstering security measures could mean increased intelligence sharing and law enforcement collaboration. But what happens when the focus shifts solely to U.S. interests? The Caribbean Basin Security Initiative remains a vital tool, yet Jamaica's role needs to expand. Joint training exercises and advanced technology sharing agreements could give Jamaican law enforcement the upper hand. The question is, will the U.S. recognize Jamaica not just as a partner, but as an equal stakeholder?
I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before.
Economic tides, riding the waves. The economic bond between Jamaica and the U.S. is undeniable. With tourism and remittances forming the backbone of Jamaica's economy, any shifts in U.S. policy ripple through the island. Increased American investments in Jamaica's hospitality and renewable energy sectors could bring unprecedented growth. Imagine a Jamaica where eco-friendly resorts power local communities, creating jobs and preserving natural beauty. However, there's a catch. Protectionist trade policies from the U.S. might impose tariffs that hurt Jamaican exports. The challenge lies in negotiating trade agreements that prioritize Jamaica's needs while aligning with U.S. interests. Could this be the moment Jamaica secures a stronger economic foothold? Jamaica's position as a regional leader offers a unique advantage in trade negotiations. By leveraging its relationships within CARICOM and presenting itself as a gateway to the Caribbean, Jamaica could attract more U.S. investment while advocating for fairer trade terms. Additionally, strengthening domestic industries, such as agriculture and manufacturing, would allow Jamaica to reduce its dependency on imports and establish itself as a more self-reliant economy. Cultural bridges, unbreakable bonds, the cultural ties between Jamaica and the U.S. run deep. Jamaican communities in cities like New York and Miami, Florida, serve as cultural ambassadors, influencing everything from music to cuisine. But under a potentially more insular U.S. administration, will these ties be tested? Programs that foster student exchanges and academic collaboration could bridge potential gaps. Imagine young Jamaicans mastering cutting-edge technology in U.S. institutions, then returning home to innovate and inspire. These cultural exchanges aren't just symbolic, they're the heart of enduring relationships. Moreover, Jamaican cultural exports, from reggae music to culinary delights like jerk chicken, continue to captivate audiences worldwide, creating soft power that strengthens diplomatic ties. By celebrating and promoting these cultural assets, Jamaica can ensure its influence remains strong despite any political shifts. Establishing more robust diaspora networks in the US can also amplify Jamaican voices in advocating for shared interests. Climate change, a collaborative frontier. While immigration and trade dominate headlines, climate change is the silent threat that demands urgent action. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events threaten Jamaica's coastlines and agriculture. President Trump's historical stance on climate agreements raises questions, but could a new approach emerge? Joint initiatives on renewable energy and disaster preparedness could showcase the power of collaboration. Picture solar farms and wind energy powering Jamaica's future. The stakes couldn't be higher for Jamaica and the planet. Jamaica's Vision 2030 plan emphasizes sustainability, providing a roadmap for collaboration with the US on green technology and infrastructure. Jamaica can attract global funding and expertise by presenting itself as a leader in climate adaptation for small island nations. Partnerships with US institutions in climate research could further boost Jamaica's capacity to mitigate climate-related challenges, creating a model for the region. Navigating diplomatic waters. Diplomacy will be Jamaica's compass in these uncertain times. Regular high-level dialogues can ensure open communication. The Jamaican government's engagement with US policymakers, advocacy groups, and the diaspora could amplify its voice on immigration and trade matters. Strategic advocacy, backed by the vibrant Jamaican diaspora, might just be the key to influencing US policies. Maintaining strong relationships with other influential nations, such as China and members of the European Union, will also enhance Jamaica's diplomatic leverage. By positioning itself as a neutral and valuable partner in global discussions, Jamaica can attract diversified support while mitigating risks associated with US policy shifts. Additionally, emphasizing shared democratic values and regional stability can reinforce its standing as a reliable ally to the United States. Here are 4 bonus facts for you. 1. Remittances, hidden impact. Jamaicans in the US send home over $2 billion annually, accounting for nearly 20% of Jamaica's GDP. Any disruption to this flow could negatively impact the economy. 2. Tourism's anchor. The US contributes over 70% of Jamaica's tourist arrivals. A shift in US travel policies could either boost or hinder this vital industry. 3. Deportation surge. Between 2009 and 2020, over 20,000 Jamaicans were deported from the US. A new wave of deportations could strain Jamaica's social systems. 4. Climate's cost. Jamaica loses approximately $150 million annually to climate-related damage. Collaboration with the US on renewable energy could turn this loss into a gain. The future of US-Jamaica relations under President Trump's second administration is a mix of challenges and opportunities. Immigration policies could test the strength of family bonds, while trade and security initiatives offer paths to mutual growth. Cultural ties and climate action present areas for hope and collaboration. But the ultimate question remains: will Jamaica seize this moment to redefine its destiny on the global stage? Only time will tell.